keep it up. Let's keep it up. You can see her in her new web series, OMG, for Pete's sake. Let's keep up the energy for Katie Barbaro.
Oh my gosh, it's all my friends and family. I just want to tell you all my secrets. Can you tell that's my only pickup line? Let's tell secrets. And I was like, why are you taking off your clothes? Just wanted to talk. That's just my life. I don't normally wear glasses, but I have an eye infection and I'm trying to be more relatable. Is it working? Am I feeling relatable to you?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, great. So happy. You know, it's weird. When I wear glasses, I tend to get hit on in a different way. Like, I feel like it gives guys a weird hope. Like, maybe I'll fulfill their she's all that fantasy. She has no idea she could get contact lenses and take down her ponytail. Like, that's the plot of that movie. Don't waste your time. Or two. I wish it was on Netflix. No, when I'm not wearing my glasses, I have one of those personalities where people assume I'm a whore. But I'm just being friendly. Like, I'm sorry if I misled you with my eye contact and smile. I was really slutting it up with my communication skills. I just moved here from Los Angeles. I'm living in Harlem. Thank you. It's so great. Harlem's great. Everyone at home is like, oh my God, I'm so scared, but it's not scary. I feel like you can tell how nice of a neighborhood you're in based on how much McDonald's trusts you to pour your own beverage. On the Upper West Side, they have these touchscreen jukebox-like machines. And you can just go in there and pick out whatever you want. Like, go ahead, pop some cherry in your Coke. We trust you. But in Harlem, they're like, we know what you're gonna do with that water cup. You're gonna get Sprite. I just know that because that's what I do every time. Every single time. And I don't even like soda. I just do it to be bad. If you're wondering where I draw the line, it's just right there. It's just filling up my clear water cup with a different clear liquid. It's carbonated. Sometimes when I'm feeling really naughty, I get a Diet Coke. Ooh. Do you guys remember, do you remember your first blowjob?
Yeah.
I don't remember mine, but I do remember my second because I threw up everywhere. And it totally wasn't his fault. I was just being an overachiever about it. Like, I had heard of deep throating, so it's like, there must be more I can do. I just did a 60-day yoga challenge at my Bikram studio. That's where you do 60 classes in 60 days. They should really just call that a yeast infection. Because it turns out that's exactly how you get one. You just suction your sweat to your own body. There's a lot of blank stares. So yeast infection, for at least 50% of you who don't know, a yeast infection is when you, kind of like when you have a tickle in the back of your throat, except your throat is your vagina. And you can't just take a cough drop. The cough drop you can take is like this egg-shaped capsule that you insert into yourself, and then it oozes out of you for 7 to 10 days. That is the best over-the-counter remedy for this problem that plagues half of us some of the time. There's also a pill, guys. This is just the preachy part. This is where I get preachy, okay? So there's also a pill you can take that solves a problem in like a matter of hours, but you need a prescription for it. But when you have a yeast infection, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that that's what you have. Just saying, legalize diflucan. I'm more passionate about this than birth control. Thank you, ladies. Speaking of vaginas, I work with kids. That's where they come from. Ow. I'm an occupational therapist, which means I get to play with kids for an hour and then return them to their owners. Really happy with that level of involvement with children. Like, I'm not getting those uterus whispers yet. Keep the baby. You want that baby. You want that baby inside of you. I hear that happens, and it's going to in a few years, but it's not happening yet. So the other day in the waiting room at work, one of the moms came up to me, and this happened. She's like, "Oh my God, Katie, are you pregnant?" And I was like, "Oh my God, are you a monster?" I felt terrible, but I felt worse for her because that's the worst thing you could say to somebody. So I wanted to say something to make her feel better. And all I could come up with was, "No, it's just me in here." Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? She's probably confused. One of my coworkers is pregnant. She probably got confused. But then she says, "Well, I heard April was pregnant, so I just thought..." What? You just thought what? That it's contagious? I caught the belly bug? How did you have a child? Did you think you just got pregnant because all your friends were getting pregnant? Probably. That's probably how I'm gonna get pregnant someday. Just jump on the bandwagon. The worst thing about that entire interaction was just realizing that I'm at the age where someone who doesn't know me that well thinks it's appropriate to excitedly ask if I'm pregnant. Like, MTV doesn't have a show called 27 and Pregnant. It would just be called Pretend Like It Was Your Idea. And I would. Guys, thank you so much.